Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here, and I got the Husky set up with some skis today, and I've accidentally put it in the air already. Accidentally, you ask. How is that possible, right? Well, I went to set the transmitter down on the tailgate of my truck and hit the throttle, and so it took off, and I pulled the elevator back real fast to get it to go up instead of slamming into something, and so I flew it around and landed it real quick. But anyways, we're gonna get some flying in with the Husky. I can tell you already that it handles on the snow really nice. These Dubro 825 skis, man, I tell you what, they're the best skis. The park model ones, they work, they're not as great. I mean, but these 825s, and I think all the colored ones are made from the same mold or whatever, so I'm sure they're good too. But I have the black ones, and they seem to be working great. They slide really nice in the snow, and this is the second year I've owned these, and I'm pretty happy with them. So let's get this thing in the air and see how it does. It is super bright out here today, guys, and I gotta have the sunglasses on today. I was even squinting, it was hurting my eyes. It's so bright out here. I did get some snowboarding done yesterday, and that was a blast, but today I thought I better take a break, because the last time I was going so often that I think it was making my muscles sore and tired. All right. So the wind is kind of coming from an angle that direction towards the ballpark there, so we're going to take off that direction. I'm going to let it slide a little while. You could just about take this off straight up, but I want to see it sliding, so we're going to let it ride on the snow just a little bit and then take off just like that, super scale, and then we're going to bank it around here nice. I love the size of this airplane. I think it's 1800 millimeters. I gotta angle it in the back of the truck to get it to fit. The wing is too long to fit from the front of the front of the bed to the tailgate. That takeoff was without flaps, and we got enough wind that it doesn't really need it. I mean, if you wanted to play around with getting those really short takeoffs and landings, you probably could, but it doesn't need it. I think it looks, especially with the skis, it looks super scale, taking off and sliding. Super low pass, nice and slow. Let's take it on up here. Speed it up just a little bit. With all that 6S power, it can handle it. Never got over half throttle there, guys. This thing has plenty of power. And like I said, them skis are just super cool how they work on the snow. They're a perfect fit for this airplane. We'll bring it around inverted. This airplane does very well. It's almost amazing how well it works inverted. Keeping it about half throttle, maybe a little more. I gave it a little bit in that turn to the down. We'll roll out of it there. Let it sink down here. Nice close pass. Using the rudder to keep it from climbing too much. I was wanting to climb in that turn. I can hear the wind in my ears. Man, I love this airplane, guys. I really like the 4S version, but man, the 6S is so much better. Just so much better. I'm very happy with the way it performs compared to the 4S. And of course, I like the color better. The orange just looks a little bit better than the red, I think. Letting it sink down. The touch and goes, of course, with the skis are so much fun. Gotta do at least one loop. Got a little bit off center there. Let's bring it into the wind and try it again. This is in low rates, guys. All kinds of control. I got a feeling that the high rates is probably too much. Like I've said, the wings are so big that the loading is a little dangerous. You pull those maneuvers off too tight. You're pulling on them wing struts really hard. They're there, they're working, but one ski touch. We'll bring it around. We'll try a knife edge here. Pretty good, pretty good. I'll get better. Still like the, what, maybe the 4th flight with this airplane? 3rd or 4th, so. Here we go. Letting it rip. That was full throttle in the downwind. Oh, got it up there pretty high that time. Just letting it sink in hard. Nice bank turn back into the base leg. Getting awful close, Gary. Take it right over top of my head. See if we can get it in front of me instead of over me here. I try to get it close, but I don't want it quite that close. We could throw on the flaps here for one pass. So let's get it down here. There's the timer. Here we go, full flaps. Dead stick here. Letting it slow down. Back into the throttle just a little bit, and it was enough to make it lift up. We'll turn those flaps off because there's no way I'm going to get it to turn around. We're going to have to fly it back around because it isn't going to turn without flipping over, and I don't want that to happen. I need to land it down here downwind of me and then drive it back to myself. So let's land it out there just a little ways. There we go. Now we'll drive it back nice and slow. Full elevator to keep it, the tail down. Oh, come on. So it caught one of those little flags I use for the cricket markers. There, we got it back. Looks good. Boy, that was fun, guys. The Husky, man, it handled the skis really well. There it is. Guys, I appreciate you guys watching today. The Husky was fantastic. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I remembered to put those antennas on today. I forgot the last couple times I flew it, and it really makes a difference. It looks just that much more scale with the antennas on. And man, I love this airplane. It is a blast, and I love the size and the way it handles. Just fantastic. I can't wait to get it out in some of these summer fly-ins and fly it around. It's going to be a good time. I can't wait to get a bigger battery in there. I think I'm gonna cut the connector off. It has an XT60 connector in there. I think I'm gonna put in, is it EC5, so that I can use my smart batteries in there. Yeah, we got a little bit of wind, but what a beautiful day. Big thanks to the Lord for blessing me with some sunshine and pretty good flight today. So until tomorrow, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.